One. Hello everybody and welcome back to Froob World. I'm your Captain Trey, and today we'll be working on our minigame yet again. For those of you who are watching after it goes up, hi, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. No one's going to be showing up for at least a couple minutes. So it's just you and I for now, talking like this. You've got in-game Trey moving around like this, and you have real-life Trey right here. It's really weird having face cam sometimes. I forget about it, even though it's one of those things that I always like when I look back at my career, I'm like, yeah, I used it a ton. It's like, no, actually, I really didn't use it as much, or at least in the videos that I did, they're gone. Like, the videos have been taken down, mostly by me. I took them down. Here's an old reference. Today's drink, choice of the stream, is just some Code Red. There we go. We're bringing that back. Why not? All right, let's head to the end real quick. We are going to repair our pickaxe, not our Lord Deathman. We don't need to repair him. Music sounds, let's turn that all the way off real quick. Shouldn't be too much longer before we're actually good to go here. Slushy is not AFK, so I can't steal his XP. So we have to do it ourselves. Oh my god, purple! Purple! I didn't realize purple was even around anymore. It's been a long time since I've seen purple on the server, at least a couple of months. Why is there ones? Oh, they must have taken their button off a shift. Come on, pickaxe, get finished repairing. We officially have our first concurrent viewer of the stream. I assume. Yep, I have both streams active. How's it going? Welcome aboard. We're currently repairing our pickaxe so we can actually get started on today. I love how they wave their hands in the air like they just don't care. Oh, man. I keep checking over to see if anyone's put anything in chat yet. Don't know why. I just do. Alright, let's get rid of the pearls. We don't need the pearls. The game audio will be back on here in just a moment. There we go. Perfect. Don't think we need to repair the other things, but let's go ahead and turn our track back up here. Not our track, our main game audio. And we'll head back. So, for those of you who are watching this after one up, ooh, those are the rockets. That's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Yesterday's stream. Hey, we have Albert in the chat. How's it going, Albert? Welcome aboard. In yesterday's stream, we worked on actually getting the spiders to flow into the spider temple that we are making. Can we make it in? Ah, so close. Today, we're going to be kind of continuing with that, but if you remember in the last one, if you watched it, we were having trouble trying to come up with the kind of boss fight that we would have. I have since then come up with an actual game plan of how to create the boss. It's going to be really weird to try to work on it, but I'm really excited for it. Bada put in the chat they hate redstone. So do I. I am currently building this temple over here, Albert. This is part of the mini-game, or well, I say mini-game, it's more of an adventure map that I'm building here on the Froob World server. It kind of explains the lore of what happened to the people who used to inhabit my base before the pirates did. This is what we did in the last one. We had this. This is activated by me moving here. And so spiders will eventually start spawning in from here. I should actually probably go turn that off while we're building. We don't want them coming in and attacking us. Do I have... I'll just run redstone for now. Hi, do you play Bedrock? Unfortunately, I do not. I play mostly Java. I do have a Bedrock account, I just never use it. Hey, thanks very much, Albert. So this is kind of the main area where we've left off with the temple. So there's going to be a boss fight right up on those levels up there. So what we need to do today is get the second layer that ends right there put in. Now this is just going to be kind of like a rest area where you can rest up before the actual fight. And once we get that kind of constructed, I'll go over how I actually want to structure the boss fight. Because the boss fight isn't going to be one specific mob, it's going to be a redstone-related boss fight. So like an inanimate, imaginary object that you are fighting. So right here on this level where we've got... Oh, well, I fell. We need to put in the next floor, which I think we may copy this design somewhat. I'm not sure exactly what I want to put there. I know it's not going to take up the entire temple as this part has fallen down, so it's just going to go to about right here. And you got to parkour your way up there before you make your way up into there. If that makes a little bit of sense. Let's grab a few temporary blocks from our shulker over here. We'll use basalt. And I think we're not going to use the chiseled for it. We're going to use the chiseled tough brick instead of the swirly pattern one. And we'll just head up. And that should be it. Yep. This is the layer we're going to be on. We'll come up with a little bit of an interesting design for the floor. But for now, we just want to get the main floor blocks put in. I do like the top, though it definitely needs something in here to change it up, because it's just one repeating texture so far. Which, I mean, isn't the worst case, but it's not the best case. Alright, now we have that in. Hello there! Welcome in! How's that looking from down here? It looks a little awkward from here. We'll figure it out. 101v1. Well, unfortunately, I do not. I'm not very good at 1v1s. However, there are a few people on the server, if you do play on the server, that do like 1v1ing. We have a few areas. We have a literal coliseum built out for it. We're just gonna make this go out a little bit more. Not by much. Like this. I think that's a good enough... We may even bring it to the orange. I think we'll bring it right to the end of the orange block. And that should be a good enough layer to then make your way up. You want some fights? Hey, there's plenty on here. Loads of people love doing it. Yeah, we can't use that. We'll bring this back to the home base. What am I doing? I am building the next layer of our spider temple where we're going to house our spider god minigame fight. Currently I'm working on getting the rest area put in, where you'll be able to rest up before the fight. And apparently I'm really bad at flying up to it. Oh, son of a... Come on. Whee! Whoop! There we go. Can you build an orbital strike cannon? You cannot. This is a non-griefing server. So TNT does not affect any areas of the server except for underground. And even then, not if someone has the area claimed. Is that all the tuff I have? I feel like I should have more. However, I've seen some really cool redstone builds on the server. Mostly those done by Bonan. Oh, and the minigame district area. That has some really cool redstone involved. I'm not used to looking at my camera at this angle. I'm used to having it up. It's weird to have it here, but I don't have any tripods right now with it. No, it would not kill players. Players can turn that off. Well, the explosion actually will. The explosion would. It'd just be kind of mean to build. Not to mention you'd get kind of kicked off the server if someone didn't want to allow for it. Am I crazy, or did someone just teleport to me and hit me? I'm pretty sure someone did that, and I'm pretty sure it would have been bad. Did you see anything, droid? No, of course you didn't. You're the bestest boy. Why would you know of anything that they would do wrong? I don't know why I've chosen this block for the floor. I really don't. It's just what we're doing. Watcha! There we go. I think, yeah, this is large enough for a rest area. And then you'll make your way back up from here. Now I just kind of want to texture this floor in, because right now it's really weird just having it all one tile. I don't actually even know if I like the tiles, to be honest. I just want it to feel different than this. Kind of want some greenery over here. The issue is, like, while greenery can thrive underground, there's no sunlight here. Tell you what we will do. We will leave this as kind of like the bordered outline. And then we'll go in on the inside and we'll change it to be something a little bit more... a little bit less of this. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't want this texture there. Like, if I could have that side texture up, that would be pretty cool. But we will have it as the outline. Alright, dug that bit out. Let's collect all these tough blocks that I made. You know, I think we will switch back to the andesite. The andesite just kind of works with the tough. Once we've collected all this, put this in here. Do we have any andesite down here? Does not look like it. And I am running low on my andesite resources. Do you have any andesite? Let's see if they have any. See, purple is building a bat cave, so if anyone has any, I feel like it'd be them. Ooh. Hey, Bata. Hi, Bata. Unfortunately, I can't use slabs for this, because you'll be able to see it from the bottom. Alright. You have 27 blocks, but I think it's craftable. Alright. Maybe we'll mix in some stone brick here. I think the stone brick texture looks pretty cool. Too bad we can't have the crack texture above. Hello, Bata. Hello there, we have Ingrid in. Can you play tomorrow? Oh, awesome, that'll be great. You want Mojang to stop buffing Netherite tools and armor? You see, I'm the opposite way. I liked netherite the way it was before they introduced all this stuff into it, where you have to have the trim and everything. I liked netherite. To me, it felt like the ultimate tool to get. Like, it felt like a trek to get it. But then it was like, it was, you know, precious. It was good. It worked really well. Now it feels like, a little bit more of a hassle to get. Which, I mean, could work until you get it and then it gets destroyed. And then it's like, ah, that's no good. Speaking of no good, we just ran out of this. How much do you need? Any amount you can spare. Tell you this, I have gone to look at the new update that has come out, the tiny update. I'm pretty excited for some of it. The sulfur cubes, definitely excited for that. I'm excited for the sulfur water, and I like the new color caves, the red and the yellow. I think that's really cool. I don't particularly care about the baby animal part, like them changing the color. However, we can now freeze baby animals, which is pretty cool. So you can have like gaslings flying around, and I think that's pretty awesome. If you have diorite, you can craft it with cobble. Wait, you can... Wait, what? If you take cobblestone... Oh, yeah! And cobblestone's being able to be put in the stone cutter from regular stone. Where is my cobblestone? I don't have any cobblestone here. I have a lot of stone. I have a whole shulker full of stone, apparently. Alright, we're gonna go with this. Oh, hello, you. The minigame is not ready yet, sir. I'm really sucking at placing blocks right now. I don't mind this. I actually think this is pretty neat so far. Yeah. That's not too terrible. And it looks pretty decent from below as well. Now, one task I am not looking forward to that is going to happen for this is we have to light up all of this area around us. So if I go up, all of this that we can see here has to be lit up. Or at least to the best of my ability, right? I plan on installing the MIDI hub mod so that way I can put the exact radius of where I need all the lights to be. But in order for what I have planned to work, we're going to have to light things up. I feel like I want to... I feel like it's still kind of too floaty. Purple. Hi. Woo! Thanks. Okay. So right now, I'm going to need another shulker place down to put my stuff in. We need to make the floor feel less floaty and more like it belongs there. Because before it was all supported by the pillars. Now only this section is. And it feels a little too sharp right here. Like this is too straight of a line for how the rest of the place feels. So I think we're going to use some stairs for this. We were using tough, so I need more tough as well. Okay. I should should hopefully have more tough somewhere. Anywhere. Tough, 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 tough. Why is it so tough to find tough these days? Hey, there's some tough. I'm really going through my resources here, you guys. But it's all in the name of getting this built out. Ooh. Can I help you, Bata Droid? They're just gonna keep teleporting and hitting me. Okay. Let's see if we can... We cannot. It's right out of our range. That's fine. We'll just build up. Temporary scaffolding blocks. Get up there. Come on. Bunny hop. There we go. No, I did not mean to place that there. Oh well. It's fine. It's whatever. How mob switches work? From my basic understanding, you just have an area where so many mobs can spawn all at once, so like 78 wardens, and then nothing else will spawn in the area. Alright, I like the pillar. I think that makes it look a little bit better. A little bit more supported on this edge. We're gonna remove this side. Kind of like this. Give it a bit of a feel that like something is missing. There we go. Yeah, alright, that looks a little bit better. Let's get rid of this pillar in the middle. Alright, so I haven't explained yet how the boss fight is going to work. It's because it's going to take us quite a few streams to be able to actually get that down. But I have created a little drawing which will explain it away. However, I forgot to bring it over to my computer. So I'll have to do this the best way I can. I was going to use blocks to place it. Okay. Well, I'll just describe it this way. How do you even... Oh, God. The boss fight is going to be spider themed because spiders have kind of infested this temple. So to do that, we have these things called potions of weaving, which were added a couple of updates ago. Now, the potions of weaving happen so that way whenever a mob dies, webs get sprayed everywhere. And so here's my thinking. We are going to build a spider farm up in the air, right? So right up in here, because we've got quite a lot of room to work with, we're going to build an actual spider farm, which is why we need to light up the caves. They're going to then drop down into a little storage chamber where when the boss fight gets activated, they will be hit with a potion of weaving. So that way, when you kill them, they're going to suddenly make the terrain a lot harder. While that's going on, there's going to be dispensers that are dropping arrows, not arrows, but sticks, and you're going to use the string that you got to create a bow. So it's going to be dropping sticks, flint, and feathers. Potentially feathers, or I could have it be just straight up arrows, right? So this is where you're going to get the bow and arrow, the ranged weapon of the game. And you're going to have to use that to then shoot target blocks, which will be like right here, right here, right here, right here, all over the place, right? that are the actual boss's health. And once you hit all 4 of them, everything closes up, the boss is defeated, and the way forward opens up. That is... Why is Bata underground? That is the boss fight. I am calling him... we'll just call him Peter for now. The boss of the game is Peter. And he is who you will have to fight. Took me a little bit to think of that after we got off stream yesterday. I was so tired. So tired yesterday. I'd been up for like 20 hours by the time I was actually streaming. We need some sticks. Sticks. Because we need these ladders. I'm just checking to see if anyone's chatting. No one is. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I have plenty of ladders already, actually. So no need to go ahead and craft them. We're good. As for one of the earlier issues we had in yesterday's stream, where it was like, yeah, the spiders will spawn while you're in the temple, but they're not necessarily coming over unless you're pretty much right over here. I've decided to put the crafting recipe for the bow and arrow over here. So that way, if you need a hint as to what to do in this section, you will have it right here. Look, buddy, I know this is the bow and arrow area, but this is for spiders only. Did he die from the thorns, or did he die from Bata? So, yeah, that's what we'll end up doing there, just so that way people have a reason to go over here. That'll then activate the spiders, and then you'll run over into the temple. They'll be launched, or not launched, they'll be lodged here until you get over here, where the gate will then open up thanks to the skulk sensor we have down here. No. We AFK. We don't sleep on this server. Have we slept through the night yet? What the? Cat, be careful where you stand at. So this is the way you get up, like this. Or at least you should. I thought you were able to. Alright, so you can't make your way over there. No matter how hard you try, there's no way around it. So then you're going to have to go this way and parkour over to there. So we're going to do the greatest parkour of all time, candles, because I have quite a few candles left over and I love candles. Fair? Fair. Where's the... I had another shulker that I put down so I could clear my stuff out. Aha. We'll need these for temporary blocks. I'm going to put these all up for now. Don't need to worry about any of the redstone bits. Now we need candles. Where did I do with the candles? I think they're probably inside of my lighting box. They are indeed. Okay. So I don't want you going over there. I want you to go from here up. Oh there, you have a question. I'm happy to answer, Clip. What can I do for you? Alright. Make sure that that's... It is makeable. Okay, we're good on the first jump. We're good. Can we place blocks off of these? Yeah, you're more than welcome to ask a question. Alright, we can place blocks off of them. Not that high up, nor that far over. Gotta be right here. Let's see, if a hen is on top of a building and it lays an egg, will the egg fall? Well, probably not, because the hen is on the building as well. You can't lay an egg in the middle of the air. Well, I suppose you could, just, you know, I don't think they would. Okay, makeable and makeable. This is good. We're getting somewhere. I was on the candles and I still jumped off. Alright. Okay, well that was just stupid of me. Alright. Bada proved it is makeable. Good. Thank you, Bada. Where to take it from there? Because we do want to get over to there. Right now, this is very basic, simple, straightforward parkour with the candles. But, you know, it doesn't obstruct the view, so that's nice. I know. Bada, is this too evil, do you think? Just doing a 2-1? Because I've been doing like 3 and 4. But also I have it to where it's like super close now. So before you have quite a few of these types of jumps that you have to make. No, you can still definitely make it. What do you think? If the hen lays the thing on a building? Perfect. I'm giving them a very false sense of security here. I myself am having trouble. Alright. That's wrong. That's on the block lower. I think this part's going to be very evil. Alright, from here... This one should be makeable. Am I on it? I am. So it is makeable. Good. Good, 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 good. I wish I could put a slime block here, but I can't because it just looks ugly. Even though I love slime parkour. It's one I actually haven't used inside of here. We could put a slime right there. Problem is, then I would need to know how far you have to jump. Careful, Purple. We're making parkour here. Don't want you to fall. Oh, thanks. Woo! Bada, what do you think? Should we have a slime parkour jump here? I do. How much do you need? They were using it to make it. You have given me way more than I need, thankfully. At least for this. Oh, come on. Come on. Land on the candles. Technoblade never dies. Glad to hear it. He seems like one of those people who really affected a lot of people that watched him. Yeah, I think we'll do that right there, and we'll put a pillar there. We're gonna do slime parkour. We'll see how it works, if I can tie it in. I know you can't... As far as I know, you cannot jump on slime blocks with carpet on top, right? Still bounce? Or can you? A chicken on top of it lays an egg, then where's the egg fall? I don't know where it would fall. I'm guessing it wouldn't fall anywhere as long as the building was stable. But they lay it on the side of the building. That's a different story. Let's see. I'm going to put one here. And one right here. So if we do this... You can! Wait. Okay, we have to go somewhere larger to test this really out. I need to know what the range of this is. Roosters lay eggs anyways. Oh, they don't lay eggs. Really? I didn't know that. Cool. Yeah, I'm not really up to date on avian creatures. Alright, we're going to put one here, and we're going to put one with carpet here. And we're going to... Roosters are the male chickens. Wait. Roosters are... I thought roosters were a completely different animal, I'm not going to lie. So, why? Come on. Pinky, work with me here. Shut up, Bada. Shut up. Please tell me you're... No, I'm not joking, okay? I do not... I don't live on a farm. I don't deal with animals very much, okay? No! Great. Great, 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 great. How about you? Bada, you are amazing and a genius for this. We're gonna put it right here. Perfect. If you could, can you jump off of there so I can see how high you bounce? You used to live on a farm. Roosters are male chickens. Yeah, alright, I get it now. Roosters are male chickens. Ah. Here I was thinking they were a completely different species. Can you make it onto there from that jump? That's my question. No, it doesn't look like it, which is good. Then there's one on the side. Hup. Dang it. Looks like I got that right where it needed to be. Perfect. And this will be the little rest area. So the parkour works. Dang it, fly. Come on. We can also add a little bit of light here now that we can light these up since they are candles. I don't think I have the flint and steel with me. Okay. I'm trying to think of what... Am I the only one watching the stream? You are watching the main stream, yes. You are the only one currently watching. The 4 people have tuned in. On the short stream, we currently have around 2 concurrent viewers, and 76 people have joined in overall. Which, given that I've only been... Wow, I've already been... Wow, this has been 41 minutes. What? Where has the time gone? This has been 41 minutes? It feels more like maybe 10. What have I been doing for 41 minutes? It can't just be placing candles, can it? Have I just been placing candles for 41 minutes? Alright. I'll light those up in a moment. It's time for us to actually test the parkour ourselves. We're going to take off the elytra. This shouldn't be high enough that you die anyways. Oh, Bada's already lit it up. Thank you, Bada. But you will definitely keep taking damage. We're going to have to put a supply of berries somewhere around here. Or golden apples. One of the two. Yep, this is going to be the evil part. Is it necessary to have them right next to each other? No. But I like it. I like the evilness. I like your YouTube short streams more than the normal. Oh, well, thank you so much. I like the short stream vibe that I've been able to create with it. I think it works a little bit. And I like the mainstream one. I've kind of tried to take what I have on the short stream and move that over to the main one in the best way that I can make it work. Oh, wow, we have terrain here. I haven't seen them in a while. Dang it. I've had a lot of issues with formatting-wise. Yes, Bada, what can I do for you? How will they know this is slime? I don't know. They're just going to have to trust. Because it looks different than everything else. I may move that to a light gray carpet. I can't have it just regular slime because then it doesn't look good, you know? Suppose we could maybe put some glow lichen on it and have it look okay. But I don't know if glow lichen actually goes on slime. It will. I don't know. I may just add it to the rules that you can jump on carpet. I don't know why I was trying to fly. I don't have my elytra on. How's this look in the dark? So this is normal Minecraft viewer mode. Honestly, it looks pretty good. That part, I think, is going to psych most people out. I'm hoping it's not too overly difficult. Parkour is not the main thing of this area. It's just the way to get up from here. Okay, caught that right on the end. You think it should be a little easier? I don't know. If I'm able to do it, I think most people probably have a better chance than I do. We just now have to make parkour for the next section, too. But up here is going to be the rest area. So we're going to put a bed there. We're going to put food there for the people. I feel like it is just such a standout from the rest of it. Hello there, Fall. Welcome in. I really think... Oh, Bada made it. Yay! I really think carpet right here is just going to be the better look for it. But I will leave it like this for now. We'll get some more people to try it who haven't been watching the streams, and we'll see how they think. Okay? Alright, we need a bed, and we need to design that area a little bit. So I think we're going to do a gray bed. Light gray would be great. So if we go to spawn, because I don't think I have light gray. Swum? Swum? This seems like this is a new addition to the church. Am I crazy, or has this part always been here? Because this is like a completely different vibe from everything else with like the way the shape is. I feel like that hasn't been there before. I'll have to check previous streams to figure it out. Light gray, light gray, light gray, light gray. What the? Ah, for shulkers of it. Nice. Let's see, wool not for resale, so you can just grab a shulker and go. Might as well. What? Holy crap. Alright, we'll steal this from Bada. Piracy is cool. I'm not really a big pirate on the streams, I don't feel. Like, the streams are a different vibe than the main videos. I think there's still the kind of a similar vibe, but it's slightly different, you know? Like, the videos are going to be more heavily focused on being an actual pirate, building up the pirate base, whereas the streams are focused specifically on building the minigame aspect. Rip to the main videos, you think? Okay, they're coming back, I swear. They'll be back eventually. I'm just having a lot of fun building the minigame right now. But I have not abandoned making Froob World videos. Do these streams get more views than the videos? Yes, yes they do. Is that alright? Yeah, that's fine. I still have fun making the videos. Although I will say, what's really annoying is like I can spend like 2 hours, right, making a really cool thumbnail for a video. And then one of the most viewed Froob World videos I've made just has like a screenshot from the episode itself. And that just made people click on it way more. And I'm like, ah. It's like the more effort you put into something, the less people want to watch it. I also just realized that I'm here and not where I need to be. All right, let's head back. Let's see if we can make it in the hole. There is our target right there. Coming in for a landing. Dang it. One of these days. Also, can I please stop it with the rotten flesh already? How did I just pass Bada? Did you teleport to me, Bada? Nah, I picked up the rotten flesh again. Terrible teleport timing. See, I thought you were just somehow there, and I just happened to pass you. All right. No, I don't think there needs to be multiple of the bed for this area. I saw kind of a neat thing using lecterns while I was watching a stream earlier. Not a stream, a short. Where someone took lecterns and they used them kind of like the armchair or arms of a chair. Welcome back, Slushy. And they were able to make kind of a throne. So I think I'm going to try to copy that if I can remember exactly how they did it. Bata, no! Alright, we've lost Batadroid, which means now it's time to make an immense amount of progress and then blame them for not being there. I only have one lectern. Oh, that's not good. Good news is I do have villagers who sell lecterns, or not lecterns, but beds. Not beds. Oh my god, I cannot speak. They sell bookcases. There we go. We got it right. Eventually. So if we grab the bookcases, we can make our own lecterns. Or we could just borrow the ones from in here. But I don't really feel like doing that. Just because then I have to remember to replace them. And it's like, it's a hassle. Apparently I have a lot of just shulkers littered about the place that I don't remember. Okay, you give me lecterns? No. Will you give me lecterns? Or I mean books. You know, I thought they would be a little bit cheaper than that, if I'm being honest. Technoblade never dies. So you've said. So I feel really bad when people come in and talk about him, because he seems like he was a great creator, just one that I never watched. And I'm sad for his fans that they lost someone like that. I'm sad for his family, but sadly, I never really watched his content. So I can't really say I'm a fan personally. Oh, I've got a lot of emeralds here. Hello there, Mayo. How's it going? Welcome in. Alright, which one of you... Here we go, perfect. More lecterns, thank you. I think we officially have enough that we can make this kind of throne thing. Your friend passed away 10 days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mayo. You're feeling... Yeah. Hey, it's totally normal to feel that way. Loss is not something I'm super qualified to really talk about, but I can relate to. I've lost some friends over my time, and just give yourself time, you know? You got this. Oh, well, I always try to make my streams entertaining. And I'd be honored if you found entertainment through this. Okay, we're heading back. We are building this throne. Yeah, of course. So if I remember correctly, they did this. Like so. And they had this here. And if you kind of squint your eyes, yeah, that does honestly kind of look like a chair. And if we do like maybe stone stairs, Do I have any stone stairs here? I've got tough stairs. I've got polished diorite stairs, but no stone stairs. Do I have any more stone? I can make andesite stairs. Yeah, I think the andesite might actually tie in a little bit. Then we need something to go on the outside. I'm thinking we'll use probably the pillar. But yeah, this honestly kind of does look like a throne already. What do you guys think? I think I copied it really well. Aw. I'm sure they would have absolutely loved to hear that, Kate. Can you see that from down here? You cannot. That might work. How crazy is it that to make one banner only, it requires 6 wool and you only get 1 of them? I would say at least give us 2, you know? Now there's an actual question for you guys. What gameplay, like blocks that you get back, do you think we should get more back for the crafting recipe than we do? For me, definitely banners. I feel like you need at least 4 banners per one that you craft, you know? There we go. That's kind of the throne we're going with. I actually don't like the way the banners look on this, which is a shame because I just spent all that time crafting them. I don't like the gray here. It's got to be the light gray. I feel like that's the one that ties in a bit better. If only there was a way to put just like the carpet layer on the outside, that would be really cool. Why hasn't Minecraft introduced like something like wallpaper yet? I suppose we could do pale oak wood. Strip it and get ourselves some walls made out of those, and that's probably the closest we're gonna get. Let's see, do I have any pale oak? CMD! Nope. CMD! There we go. CMS. Try! Prepare for lawsuits. Of plenty. Clicked on the mangrove. That's not what I need. Oh, I already have some. Good. Let's see. No, I can't get sued now. I have a wet floor sign. I'm... I tripped. I tripped on your entrance and broke my arms. Poor CMD. We just all have to sue him. Yeah, alright. That looks a little bit better. And you can set your spawn there. You can imagine there was like something up here that required the throne. Let's see. I can't be liable for that. I have a wet floor sign. It was not wet. Objects in the way. We're just going to keep suing CMD, just for the fun of it at this point. Is anything coming from it? Nah, not really. I think there needs to be some more stuff up here, so we're going to add in some berry bushes right here. If I go home, and we grab in some... Grabbin? Grobbin. We grobbin? Let's see... Berries can grow on moss. That I've learned. Could a baby villagers... I don't think so. I don't think baby villagers can be zombified. Could be wrong. I don't know. But I don't think Mojang would allow for that. So if we do the pale moss... and we put berries on here with some bone meal, they should grow. Baby villager infected by zombie baby villager. I don't know though. I mean that would be logical, but would Mojang really allow for that? That's the question. Okay, we got berries. Berries are necessary. They do indeed grow. Perfect. So in that case, we'll head back. We're going to place a bunch of these down. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. So I want them to have tons of ability to get food. I don't want to do oak. Let's do dark oak for the shelves on this. And then maybe some dark oak. The dark oak trapdoor is like one of my least favorite designs for trapdoors, even though I like the color a lot. It just looks too much like a chocolate bar. Now we need to make sure there's light here, because these have to grow. In order to do that, they need light. Perfect. So we're gonna add the candles. Probably onto some shelves. So if we then grab some spruce wood. Put this back in here, this in here. These back up. Spruce, 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 spruce. Here's the spruce. We do that and we do these. And we can set them right here on the sides. Like that. And we can place the candles up here. Oh wait, I don't have the... Alright, we'll just fly up. Oh, son of a... Come on. Trey, make it. You can do it. There we go. 4 there. 4 here. I have fallen in the berries and I can't get up. Alright, let's grab ourselves a flint and steel. I want to add an alternate path as well. I don't have a flint and steel. Holy crap. That's not good. Do I have flint? Because I know I've got steel. I do have flint. That's good. Steel, 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 steel. I don't know why I'm looking for steel when it's iron. And now we have a flint and steel. We've also officially crossed over the 100 mark, and I just wasn't paying attention, which means we get to do this. Yeah, confetti time, baby. We are at 115 on the day's stream, which is kind of crazy. We're also only an hour and 6 minutes in, so we're doing fairly well, stream-wise to time-wise, or viewer-wise to time-wise. That should add enough light here to keep the berries growing, I believe. So if we turn on our light overlay, no mobs should be able to spawn up here now. Ah, right on this side, huh? Alright. Glow lichen here. Perfect. Now this entire area right here, mob proof. Up there's not so much case. We don't have to worry about that. Should have more lichen down here. And I do. We're going to stop the confetti in 3, 2, 1. Final confetti drop. Woo! Stop. Fly. Right up to here. Make sure all of this is good to go. Of which it is. That's all good. This area is actually already good, but I'm going to put some extra lighting there. And we'll put a little bit... there. We need a painting for right up here. What type of painting do you think it should be? Well, we'll find out. Whee! Nope, stop it. Break. Break. I want one of the 3 ones. Now why aren't you... Is it because there are no 3 wide ones? Okay, fine. I want a grand painting there, but why won't it? And yet you wouldn't do that down here? Come on now. No! Stop it! Break! Break! Come on. Fine, we're gonna go with a one-way painting. Not as grand as I would like. I feel like they should have added more than just these guys. There we go. That's a little bit better. Something kind of like that. Adds a little bit more character, I think. Let's turn off light settings, turn off this, and see how we're feeling down here. I really don't like that part. I feel like it kind of removes some of the mystique from this area. But Bata is right. Some people probably won't get the gameplay mechanic if I don't have it there. Need to make sure our wings are off because otherwise it's going to mess up the parkour. Of course, skill alone will do that too. Son of a... Come on, Trey. Alright, so this part is a little bit tricky because of how close they are. You gotta do this. Ah, so close. Just gotta slightly jump on them. Technically, you could probably sprint across them if you were to trigger it at the right time. That one's entirely my fault there. Technically, anytime I fall is my fault, you know. But... ah. Tell you who I would love to get in contact with? A couple years ago, I played this adventure map for the channel called Jesters Challenge. Or something Jesters, right? And they ended up actually finding the video that I made of it. You can skip this jump altogether. And they had a really cool map. So I wonder if I could get in touch with them and get some pointers. For now, though, I'm having a lot of fun with how we've come up with everything. And I think this is good enough rest area. The bed is obstructed. What is it obstructed by? That part doesn't make sense. We're gonna need a trap door, I feel. Or if we do this, we can then have this right off the side. Okay, now the bed is not obstructed. We just place this on top. Or we would, but we can't. I think it's this that is stopping this part from... We could move this up, but then that would actually break the painting. Tell you what, we will do the trapdoor. I think the trapdoor is probably the better bet. Where are you? Aha. Yeah, like that. No, we could probably do a slab, have it not be obstructed, right? Yeah. Tell you what, let's change this out for like a white banner. See how that looks. Yikes, we are actually all out of white wool apparently. Alright. Slash spawn. Well, let's slash back first, then slash spawn. I have enough sticks. It's just the white wool we need. Would help if I put my elytra on, then I could fly. Whee! Alright, white wool, white wool. Where are you, white? Perfect. Okay, so we're adding a little bit of a brighter value to this chair, but since we already have the white there, I think it'll tie in a little bit better with this. Yeah, I think that ties in a little bit better. And all this works. So now we need to then build the parkour up to the next area, which is going to be that up there. And everything above is going to actually be where the boss fight takes place. So from right here into here, this entire area is going to be the boss fight. And we can dig up if we need to. We don't want to go way too high because right up here is where the spider farm is going to have to be, the spider spawner. So that way it starts spawning them and they'll fall down. I feel like this needs a little bit of a ruinification to it as well. But then, are you still able to make this jump is my question. Stop it. Stop it. Land over here. You can. Alright. That part might get annoying. If you end up making it all the way there and then fall, I think that would probably be a bit too annoying. But you can jump to right here. These are going to have to be changed out. So we'll do that at some point once I can figure out what'll look better there. But so far, yeah. Yeah, I like how this has come along. I think we need some to make it to the next layer. But right here is, we want to make it a little bit easier going up to the next layer. Because the next layer, the parkour, does not matter. The only thing that matters is the actual boss fight. So we're going to have to give ourselves plenty of room. I'm also going to have to design all the redstone for this. Joe, welcome in. Someone else join in? No. Just Joe. So the next layer above is going to be built pretty much all the way over. Because we're going to need all of this room that we're going to have to dig out in order to build what we need to build for the minigame itself. We need to add some of these over to here, some of the support pillars. Woo! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, you're kidding. Alright, fine. Dig it all down, start again from the same pillar. Grabbing a drink real quick, you guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. We got our drink. I really need to get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. Okay. Alright. Let's try to get the spiders to actually spawn in. And we can do a proper test of this. So if we go over here and we turn off the redstone. We just wait here for a moment. The spiders, yep, there they go. They're spawning in. Well, there's one. More should spawn any moment. Any moment. Hello there, F1. Welcome in. I'm doing pretty good. Here we go. We got more spiders spawning in. Plenty enough to do the test run. Alright. So you would come out from over here. You just complete this section, yada yada. You got your brand new sword. You're walking into here. You're exploring the temple after you stop off there. As you walk in, you see this beautiful ruined temple. Walking over now releases the spiders. Oh no, here they come. You have to now fight them. Be really... they did hit me. Okay. Okay, back off, guys. Back off. Oh no. There we go. So the spiders are down. You then have to make your way up. Like so. Hit. Alright. This part's really hard. And then, onto the ladder. Don't fall off the Jeff jumps. And here we are. Oh no! I fell at the last moment. No. Okay, well you would, if you don't make that stupid mistake, you would land over here. You'd set your spawn right here. I wish I could go into free cam while I was laying down, but I cannot. You grab your food and top up. And then there'll be more parkour going up here to the top layer, which we'll work on in the next stream. Yes, we have done it. I think the vibe down here it's working really well. And if you want to head back down for whatever reason, at least you got a safer way down than just straight up falling. I think we've done a pretty good job. It's slightly minimal work, but it does in fact work. And then if we look over, more should start spawning soon anyways. Just from us being in this area and there not being any lights. So potentially you'll have them kind of spawn in and fight you at random intervals anyways. Though these guys really don't matter way too much other than saying, oh yeah, spiders are in here too. I really like how this place has turned out. We're not going to do any more work inside of here. This area right here is officially done. We just got to get the top layer in. And then the actual boss fight built out. And this whole spider temple will finally be complete after like, what, 10 streams I feel that we've been working on it. So, yeah. I really should have probably been using not free cam, but replay mod put this in some of the videos, but nope. Nope, this is all for the streams, so... you should not be here, sir. Goodbye. I say goodbye. Get out of here. There we go. We'll have to light all this up, which I think we'll probably do after we get the floor placed in there. We'll go in, we'll light everything up. That being said, I think this is where I'm going to call this stream. I want to thank everyone so much for joining in for it. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. If you watch this after it went up, I appreciate you. If you joined in while it was going on, I doubly appreciate you. And my name's been Trey. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!